Greetings fellow pilgrims, I'm Doug, this is Camino 2020. This is just a video showing my unboxing and bonding of my rock that I'm going to be bringing on the Camino, and a little bit of the story behind it. It's a little bit of a different video. I'm not going to be sharing with you through video very much, but more through images, and just kind of a little extra. I hope you enjoy it. It is a Camino tradition to carry a rock during one's walk to the Cruz de Ferro, at the highest point of the Camino Francés, and leave it there. The idea is that you carry your burdens, symbolized by the weight of the rock, to the cross, and there you leave them behind. Some say the practice began when the Santiago Cathedral was being built and people brought stones to contribute to the materials. It's a beautiful sentiment, but my Camino cuz and I won't be participating because we are not taking the French way. However, just because we won't be passing by the Cruz, that doesn't mean we can't do some symbolic rock-leaving thing. We thought maybe we could find the highest point on the Primitivo and leave our rocks there. Sounds simple enough, but the plan proved to be rather challenging. For one thing, I can't seem to find a definitive high point or any elevation map sufficiently detailed to pinpoint the top of the route. It also changes depending on which route option is selected. From the guides I've seen, Puerto La Polla seems to be the highest point on the La Polla route, but on the Hospitalis route the highest point is unclear. The second difficulty for me was choosing a rock. Like everything else about this trip, I have spent more time thinking about this question than is probably warranted, but that's part of the fun for me, so don't judge. I wanted my rock to have some kind of real connection to my symbolic burden. That meant, of course, choosing a burden. In all honesty, I've been fortunate to not have many life issues that I need to get past. However, a series of incidents at the educational ministry where I spent a large portion of my adult life seemed to keep suggesting itself. I thought about bringing some memento from my time there. About the only memento I still had from those days was my old office key. That seemed like it would do the trick, but I didn't want to litter the landscape with something so unnatural. Then it occurred to me, what if I put the key in a rock? I was something of a rock hound when I was a kid, so I knew about geodes, hollow rocks that could be opened up to reveal crystalline inner walls. What if I could put the key inside a geode and then seal the halves back together? That wouldn't be litter, and as a bonus, it would make for a hilariously confusing discovery if someone ever found it. I found a Break Your Own Geodes product on Amazon, but I don't have a rock saw, and I doubted I could break one open with enough finesse to be able to put it back together again. Then I found an Etsy store that sells pre-opened geodes. I messaged the owner with my idea, and he said he would get me one that would work. And he did. So today, I am going to attempt to bond the rock back together again with the key inside of it, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm using this stuff called Epoxy 330. It is a molecular connector. And what you do is you mix these together, and what should happen is that it should seal the rock shut, and I should be able to close it up and have a working rock. Alright, well, it's been 2 hours, so let me see how this thing turned out. I've never worked with epoxy resin before, so I really don't have any idea what to expect. Feels pretty solid. Huh, nice. It's a little too bad about that shiny area there, though, but, you know, it's part of the rock now, so not a lot I can do with it. I just remembered that I had planned on putting a note inside to explain what the key was doing, just in case somebody found it someday and opened it up and wondered. But I guess it's too late now. So I've been a little afraid to handle this thing, but honestly, it's pretty solid. Oh, and the way I got the key in there, it's not rattling. So there you go.